wind down at the end of the day? Do you have a nice glass of wine? Do you have a cup of tea? Do you binge watch your favorite Netflix show? Or do you read a book? As for me, I combine tea and books. They're my absolute favorite thing. I curl up on the couch, my dog, my hubby, and it's all good. I'm like, okay, this is a perfect way to end sometimes hectic days. Now, I love a good romance novel. They're actually like my favorite kind of books to read. I just love love, and I love watching people fall in love and the narrative and the story and how they get to their happily ever after. But I also love a good book that helps me to grow and to learn as a woman within my faith, in marriage, and in parenting. And there's 5 books that I think every woman should not just read, but own. But before I get into what those books are, let me welcome you back to my channel. My name is Ayanna, and this is Beyond Committed, where we talk about everything from life, faith, family, motherhood, and everything in between, and we take them beyond. If this is your first time here, welcome, and I'm so glad you stopped by. And to make sure you're not a stranger, make sure you press the subscribe button below and then turn on the notifications so you don't miss a video. All right, now let's dive right in. All right, books. They're like my ultimate favorite thing because now they come in so many different formats. I mean, you can read one on your phone, you can get a tablet, you can have an e-reader, you can read it on your computer, or you can get a good old-fashioned paperback. Whatever it is, books are everywhere. And there's so many different kinds of books. There's so many different authors and people writing books that I love to just explore other people's lives and thoughts and their opinions and tips and strategies to help me live a more fulfilled, more beyond life. And as a woman, there's so many different ways and different books that we can read to help us grow. And there's 5 that I absolutely love, I own, and I think you shouldn't just read them, but you should kind of go back and read them again. Number 1 is Lysa TerKeurst's The Best Yes. Now, this book is amazing. It is something that I've read more than once over the years. It's a book that I actually give to friends. Whenever I have a friend who seems to be like battling with decisions or different things, this is my go-to book. For 2 main reasons. One, because it helps you to really dig deep into, okay, what is your best yes? How do you show up? How do you give your all when you do say yes? And it's scripture based. Lysa gives a lot of her own like insights and stories and different illustrations to help you kind of see, okay, how can I truly like walk this out in my life? But it also allows you to see that, okay, if I give my best yes to this, that means I have to give a confident no to that, and that's okay too. And one of the things I loved about this, especially as I became a mom and there were so many different like committees and different things I could say yes to and be involved in and groups I can join and all these other things, it was like, it was getting overwhelming just saying yes, yes, yes to everything all the time. And I realized that I can give my best yes to some things, and I had to give a confident no to others. So Lysa TerKeurst's Best Yes is a great way for you to not just learn for yourself what your best yes is, but to be able to give it confidently all the time. Now, number 2 is Marshawn Evans Daniels' Believe Bigger. Now, this book is beyond amazing. I've read it, and as you can see this bookmark, this isn't even my bookmark. That's my husband's. He's reading it now, too. It totally kind of helped to recalibrate my thought process, helped me to kind of see, okay, how can I truly live a purpose-driven life that is truly fulfilled, that's truly purposeful, that takes me beyond where I am to truly believing bigger in what God has for me, what God has for my family. And Marshawn does a great way of weaving her own stories, some of her struggles, some of the things that she's overcome, allow us to see that, okay, there are things that, yes, we will battle. There are things that will be bottom rock moments, but there are also split rock moments. There are moments where, okay, God is trying to do something new through you. And sometimes you have to go through these little valleys or sometimes big valleys to get to the other side, to get to the bigger, to get to the more, to get to the beyond in your life. And it is such an amazing way to do it. And I actually had the privilege of having her coach and mentor me in speaking and coaching, which was amazing. And it just showed me that, okay, it's not that she just wrote this book and she's not really living it out. No, she is truly living it out. And it is a great way for you to see, okay, what is God trying to live out in you? And how can you truly believe bigger? All right, number 3 is Spark Joy by Marie Kondo. Now, no, this isn't a faith-based book, but if you truly want to declutter, truly have joy with the things that's in your home, this book is for you. My husband and I did this a few years ago after we had moved to Massachusetts because we had to downsize. Coming from Georgia to Massachusetts was a big, not just culture shock, but it was a housing shock because the cost of living here is a little crazy. So we're like, okay, how do we love our home that's small, or how do we love the things in it, and how do I make it comfortable and not feel like, okay, I have to get rid of everything. And Spark Joy helped me to do that. There's great illustrations, there's stories, there's different things that can show you, okay, you can live a more simple life, whether that's minimalist for you or you like stuff. I happen to like stuff. So no, I'm not going to get rid of everything. But it showed me that, okay, I can have joy with the things that I have and find a way to organize it and make it look better at the same time. All right, number 4 is another book that's going to help you kind of get your life together in an orderly fashion, and that is Crystal Payne's Say Goodbye to Survival Mode. Now, this book was so helpful in just practical tips. I mean, she gives you homework, different assignments, different things that kind of help you get through your to-dos, because as women, there's sometimes overwhelming amount of things we need to get done, and at times we're just surviving, we're not thriving, we're just getting through our to-dos, checking them off, and sometimes having so many that you never even really check them all off. And she finds a way to give practical stories, tips in a faith-based way as well to help you to grow past being in survival mode to truly being in thrive mode. And as a woman, that is something that we all need. And it's something that I know I needed a lot at the time, especially when my girls were a little younger. But now I realize I actually need to reread this book because there's so many different things that have changed, especially with homeschooling and all of this virtual learning and all of these things, that I have to find ways to not just survive it and let us get through, but also to thrive within my family and within my home. All right, number 5, last but not least, is actually my Happy Planner Faith Journal. No, this is not a traditional book as in you're going to read something, learn, grow from it itself, but it's going to help you learn and to grow because it helps you just to kind of organize your devotional time, your quiet time with God every day in a way that's not overwhelming, in a way that just shows you that, okay, you can do practical things every day, spend some time with God, and just help you grow and to learn. So it really is like a planner. So you have your monthly, and then within it, every day has a scripture reading plan, observation, and application. So I literally use this every day when I do my devotional time. And if I want to do some more journaling, I have a separate journal. But this Happy Planner Faith Journal is a great way for you not just to prioritize your time with God, but in a way to organize your thoughts, organize what you're getting from it, organize, okay, what is this devotion really speaking to me? What is the Sunday message you just heard really speaking to you? Whatever it is, it's a great way for you to spend time with God and to keep you organized. All right, that's it for today. And I want to know, what book are you going to pick up today? Let me know in the comment box below. And to help you out, I put a link to all the books in the description as well. Because in order for us to go beyond together, sometimes you need a little help. And these books will definitely help you out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to press the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. All right, now, until I see you again, bye.